I just released a new knitting pattern, Wildflower Pullover, and I want to share some advice with you about choosing colors for stranded color work. My number one tip is to make sure that you use high contrast colors. And this doesn't mean contrast like red and green or contrast colors that you might have learned in art class, but the values of the color. What that is going to do is make sure that the motif that you spend all this time knitting is going to actually be clearly visible in the final garment. Here's an example of two high contrast colors used together, and here's an example of two low contrast colors used together. As you can see, it's a lot harder to make out the motif. A simple way to see if colors are high enough contrast is to use a black and white filter on a photo or screenshot of the yarn. Here are a few more examples of colors that would be plenty high enough contrast for stranded color work. Here are some examples of low contrast yarns. You can see once the filter is applied, they're really similar shades of gray to each other. What this is important for is your main color versus your contrast colors. Your contrast colors can be as similar or different as you want them to be, as long as they are contrasting with your main color.